Today we are going to practice some pranayama. Okay. And we'll also take some few questions today if you have anything. So let's get your back straight, eyes closed, shoulder relax. We'll begin with conditioning. Keep your palms into any mudra. Complete the circuit of your body. Minimize the movement of your body, keeping it as still as possible. Eyes closed, shoulder relaxed, back straight, normal breathing. Now everyone will pay attention to the breath. It is a practice to witness your breath. Carefully watch your each and every ingoing and outgoing breath with the full awareness. Now everyone, bring your palms into Namaskar Atmanjali Mudra. We'll chant Om together. Take a deep breath in. Inhale. One last inhale. Exhale, bow down. Bring your forehead towards the ground completely. Inhalation, come up. And gently open your eyes. Okay, we'll start with the Kriya first. And then we'll do a little bit of sitting beginner pose. And then pranayama exercises. Okay? Come on. Eyes remain closed. Shoulder relax. Normal breathing. We'll begin with forceful exhalation. Eyes closed. Do not move too much. Minimize the movement. Take a deep breath in. Begin. Exhale. One, 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 and relax. Pay attention to the breath. Second round, take a deep breath in. Begin, exhale. One, 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 and relax. Last round you will do at your own pace. Inhale, take a deep breath in through your nostril and begin. Start at your own pace for the next 1 minute. Focus on deep exhalation. Last few seconds more. Continue. Go at your own pace. Fast, slow, steady, whichever way you like. And now, relax completely. Do some normal breathing. Pay attention to your natural breath. Inhaling and exhaling out. Pay attention to the natural breath. Inhaling and exhaling out. Now we are going to do Bhastrika. Take your arms besides your shoulder. Eyes closed, back straight. Inhale, both arms up. Inhale, so. Exhale, arms down, hum. So, 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 hum. And relax, hands on your knees. Pay attention to the breath. Second round of Vastrika. Take your arms besides your shoulder. Again, one more time. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. So, 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 hum. So hum, 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 so hum. Relax your hands and your knees. Pay attention to the natural breath. Last round of Vastrika you will do at your own pace. Take your arms beside your shoulder. And now begin. Inhale, hum, hum, and start at your own pace. Last few seconds. And now relax completely, palms resting on your knees or your thighs. Pay attention. Pay attention to each and every breath. And now open your eyes. And now take your right hand back, hold your right knee with your left hand and twist your spine. Twisting of your spine is the most important thing. Look to the right shoulder. Yeah. Look back to the right shoulder, pull the belly in. Inhale, come in the center. Raise your both arms up, interlock your fingers, stretch your spine up. Remove the compression. Stretch your arms. Maximum. Exhale, go to the other side. Hold the left knee with your right hand and twist to the left side. Look to the left shoulder. Come in the center. Interlock your fingers, stretch your arms up. And go to the right side. Look to the right shoulder. Maximum twist. Twisting is important for the internal organs. Inhale, center, interlock your fingers, stretch your arms up. And exhale, go to the other side, twist to the left side, look to the left shoulder. One last, interlock your fingers, stretch your arms up. And twist to the right side. And last to the left, interlock your fingers, stretch your arms up. And go to the left side. And center again. Take your both arms by the side. Take your right elbow towards the ground, stretch your right arm, and take your left arm up to the ceiling. And now take your left arm to the right side, palm facing down. Look to your big thumb. Yes, keep your chin up. And now stay there without lifting the left hip off the ground. Stay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come in the center. Go to the other side. Yes. Stretch your right arm up. Raise. Stretch your right arm towards the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come in the center again. Put your right hand again down on the ground. And one last time, stretch your left arm to the right side. Whenever you do side bending or twisting, it is just nothing other than making some space in your body for some pranas, for some energy, life force in your body. Keep stretching. Come in the center, neutralize your spine, and go to the other side. Repeat the same from the other side. Yeah. By lengthening your arm up, pushing the right hip towards the ground, extension of the spine, especially your rib cage going towards the armpit, extension of your elbows, palms are active. Be there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come in the center completely. Now, bend the knees, grab your knees by holding your opposite elbows, interlock your feet. Yes, hug your knees, hug your thighs to the chest tightly. Yeah, stay there, everyone. Lift your feet off the ground and look to the edge of the roof. Where the front wall and the ceiling meet, look to the edge of the roof. Keep your chin slightly up and fix your gaze without moving your eyes too much. Stay there. Pull the belly in and touch the chest and the thighs together. 5, 4, 3, 2. Maintain the same pull. Take your arms besides your body. Yes. 1. If you do not do anything, do at least the sitting beginner pose. 2, 3, very good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and again bind your elbows, interlock your opposite elbows, touch your feet on the ground. It's okay. You can relax your belly. Stay there. Keep pulling the chest. 5, 4, 3. Look forward, look forward, look to the edge of the roof. Don't look towards the screen. 2, 1. Everyone knows the series. Lift the feet off the ground again. Listen to the instructions. That's it. Lift the feet off the ground, pull the belly in, look to the edge of the roof. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your arms besides. Stretch your arms forward. Yes, pull the belly in. Your bandhas should be active. If your bandha is active, your energy will flow upward. 5, 4, very good. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Interlock your elbows one more time. This time we'll do advance. We'll take the arms up again. Stay there. Keep holding your thighs. Keep holding your knees towards you. 5, 4, 3, 2. Without touching the feet on the ground, raise your arms up. Stretch your arms up. 1. Press your palms. Don't interlock your thumb. 2. Stretch your arms. 3, 4. Keep pulling the belly, everyone. More together. 6, 7, 8. Now stretch your arms by the side. 5. Last 5. Don't come down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Put your palms on the ground. Go into cat and cow pose. So there are at least 5 to 6 types of beginner series. This is one of them. Yes. Take the measurement. Everyone knows how to measure. Cat and cow pose. 1 forearm distance. Palms are firmly on the ground. Now press your ankles on the ground. Toes pointing back. Press the ankles so you have some strength on your calf and the knee joint. Now drop your back, arch your back, look up, drop the chest, stretch the neck from the front. Exhale, drop the neck first, then the chest back, then your lumbar, and then your pelvic rolling in. Do the same thing, lower back arch, lumbar, upper chest, and neck. And then first neck down, chest up, lumbar, and then pelvic. Continue this movement from down to top and from top to bottom back again. You should have awareness. It should slide your awareness from top to back and from back to the front. Continue. Each and every vertebra should have that own sense of awareness. It's not like a whole spine go at one point. First, arch your lower back, then your lumbar, then your chest, and then your neck from the front. And when you come back again, drop the chest down, neck down, then chest up, then lumbar, and then lower back. One step at a time, each and every vertebra. Continue, few rounds. Inflate your chest and belly while inhalation, exhalation, and contract while going down. When you harmonize your body movement with your breath, you get sync with your mind. Your mind gets connected with you. You will not get disoriented or you will not feel indifferent from your own thoughts. For example, like anything related to existential crisis, everything has to be connected with the breath, with your body. Continue. Inhalation, arching your back, moving upward. Exhalation, humping back, going downward. Now we are going to improvise with the downward facing dog. Inhalation, go vertebra by vertebra, inhaling, arching up. And while exhalation, humping your spine, tuck your toes in, lifting the knees off the floor, and push the chest towards the thighs, keeping the knees bent, but extension of the spine from lower back to the cervical. Downward facing dog. Everyone press your palms firmly, spread your fingers like a lizard. Having a grip of the floor, each and every finger is holding the floor. Exhale, inhale, drop the knees down, inhale, arch your back. Exhalation, hump your spine, tuck your toes in, lift your knees off the ground. Extension of the spine, lengthening your spine, pull the belly in. Again, inhale, drop the knees down, arch your back, look up. Exhalation, hump your spine, lift the knees off, go to the downward facing dog. Continue exhalation while you're in downward facing. When you want to inhale, drop your knees down, inhale, arch your back into cat pose. Exhale when you hump, exhale fully, continue exhalation till you reach to the downward facing. Pull the belly in. Inhale, drop the knees down, arch back. Exhale, hump your back into downward facing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Harmonize, connect. Exhale. Now everyone do few rounds at your own pace, at your own rhythm. One inhale, arch. One exhale, downward facing. No breaths in between. One breath, one posture. Another breath, another posture. It should not be different. Exhalation, downward facing. Inhalation, arching the back. Continue, connect, aware, absorb fully into the practice. Few rounds. Keep your eyes closed and practice. And now relax, pay attention. Everyone can sit into Vajrasan, those who can, or else you have Sukhasan for you. In Vajrasan, that happens is the sitting bone, the buttocks, comes out, which doesn't allow you to round your spine. Now, in every pose, the whole goal is if you can keep your body still. Stillness does not comes from the strong or strengthness in your body. Stillness comes from the act of letting go and keeping the mind completely onto your breath, withdrawing state of mind. If you have a habit of possessiveness, if you have a habit of obsession, holding the things with you, it will be very difficult for you to relax your body. You will always be agitated. Relax, let go, surrender, Ishwar Pranidhana. Stay a few more breaths. And now from there, come back again into the cat and cow pose. We'll do Agni Sar, but with the extension of the spine. Take your elbows, your one forearm distance, put your palms on the ground, stay on your knees. Bring your knees close to each other as much as possible. And now try to bring your palms close to each other as much as possible. And now extend your right leg back and left arm forward. So pulling the spine from the front and pulling the lower back from the back. Make sure the back foot is pulling in towards you by pointing the heel towards the ceiling and the toes pointing to the ground. Yeah. Extension of the arms forward, look down towards the mat, to the front of the mat. Yes, 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 yes. Stretch, stretch, balance, opposite arm, opposite leg. 5, 4, pull the belly in. You have practiced the bandhas first thing in the morning after Kriyas. Apply some bandhas. Apply your navel in. Udyan bandha. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Switch to the other side. Yes, extend, extend, extend. Length. And exhale, go down. One more round will do. Extension, opposite arm, opposite leg. Pulling the belly in. Yes. Few more breaths. And now exhaling, go down. Change. Switch to the other side. Yes. And now drop your knees down. Sit on your heels. Palms are resting on your thighs. And allow your breath to collapse. Coming back to the heart, coming back to the chest. Open your eyes to make your hips free to sit longer. Sit on your hips, sit on the ground. Everyone go into the butterfly pose. Baddha Konasana. Take your feet together, dropping your both the knees to the outside. Grab your feet. Yes. Grab, grab. Chest out. Roll the elbows into the body. Rolling the shoulders back. Throwing the chest forward. Bringing the shoulder blades towards each other. Now, close your eyes and bend forward, go down completely. Yes. Allow the inner thighs to open up. Feeling the stretch on the back of your hip. Stay there for few breaths. I want you to practice exhalation. Continue. Inhale, exhale out. Few breaths in and out. And now inhale, everyone come up. The last posture we are doing today before the pranayama, Agni Stambhasana, to open the hips. Extend your both the legs forward. Keep your legs straight. Extend your legs forward. Put your right feet on your left thigh by pulling the feet in, right above the kneecap. The other foot right below the left knee. Yeah. Keep pulling the feet, both feet in one line with your knees. And now extend your arms forward and bend down. Do not cross your leg like Sukhasana. It should be make a complete square. Agni Stambhasana is an asana which you should practice at least 4 to 5 times a day. Whenever you are sitting on a bed, whenever you are having a food on the ground, do few times. It will really, really work deeply on your hip. Simple but effective. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhalation, come up. And exhalation, switch the leg, the opposite side. Yeah. Switch. The opposite foot. Yeah. Extend forward. Selejak, take your left foot more forward. Left foot more forward. हाँ नीचे वाले पैर को बाहर लेके जाओ और 2. Yeah. Go down. 3. Extend your spine more and more. 4. And if you're doing correct, 5. 6. 7. 8. And 9. Inhaling, come up. And then choose any posture for keeping the spine straight and eyes completely relaxed. Okay? Yeah. So today we will practice pranayama. So many of us, whenever we talk about pranayama, we think pranayama as breathing exercises. Okay? That is the number one mistake which we consider whenever we think about the practice. Whatever practice we are doing, we should have a clear vision and the goal and the idea why we are performing it, what are the reason behind it, and what are the goals and the purpose of the practice. Okay, once the target and the goal is very clear in the head, it will be very easy to establish or make a foundation of any techniques of yogic kriyas or yogic techniques. Now, pranayam means itself prana yam. It means the channelizing of the prana. So body is full of life. Okay. Whenever you die, the life force still there to move the energy from the other body. Okay. The body is consist of fully pranas. Now, number one mistake is we do so many actions throughout the day which lets the energy out from the body. Okay. So whenever I say do not move too much, it means why I'm saying it, because when you are practicing concentration techniques or pranayam, if you move your body too much, your awareness will go in a different parts of the body. And that's what we don't want. For example, if you have this much energy, and if you are distributing this much energy to the every part of the body, you won't be able to practice or channelize for the meditation or concentration technique. So for example, you have this much limited amount of energy, and I'm saying don't move too much so you can just experience over here. You will see a subtle sense, and when I say sense of the breathing, it should not be physical. You should not feel the physical sense. It is there. You will be aware of it. Okay? So the energy only moves here. Initially, then it slowly goes up. But if you just pay attention to the natural breath, you will see the breath become subtle, subtle, and more subtle. For example, a tortoise take 2 breaths in a minute. Okay, if you count your breath right now by just being observant, you will see you will take 18 to 19 breath. Okay, a dog takes 65 breath in a minute. Okay, and you can see the lifespan of a tortoise 150 years, a human being 77 years according to the census, and then a dog 65 years. 65 breath, it means like 10 years, 15 years max. Okay. So if you compare the breath of every mammal, you will see the difference is the life force. So if your breath becomes subtle, I'm not saying long breath, I'm saying subtle breath, then you can change the life force and the energy and the improvement in the body completely. Whenever you get angry, your breath shifts. We have a sutra also in Hatha Yoga Pradipika, Chale Vate, Chale Chitte, Nishchale, Nishchale Bhavet. It simply means wherever the breath goes, mind goes too. So I am setting the foundation in your head. Okay? If you don't have clear vision, you won't be able to practice firmly. Your practice will not be improved. Okay? So today, first thing is always empty. Empty your body. Okay? Why you need to empty your body? Because whenever you're starting a pranayama, first thing first, you have to empty the pranas you have in your body beforehand. If you empty your body completely, then you start with a new thing. Because what are you already holding? It's creating a fluctuation in your head. If you see a mountain cannot hold something because it's already filled. But if you see a lake and a pond, it can have some quality to retain the water because it has a tendency to keep it empty. So first you have to empty your pranas, your lungs, your capacity of nadis and mind as well. If you keep putting something in, you won't be able to retain anything. So first thing, fully exhalation. And then after you fully exhale, we're going to do equal breathing. Inhale for count of 4. Today we'll increase the counts more and more as per your own capacity, of course. 1:1. Inhale 4, exhale 4. Now the next part in this is to be aware of 3 different organs or 3 different sections of the body, of the upper limb. First thing is your abdomen. When you are inhaling, your abdomen gets full. Second, your intercostal, your ribs expanding to the sides, east and west. And afterwards, your upper clavicular, upper side of the chest inflates. While you're exhaling, you're going reverse. Exhale chest, exhale ribs, exhale abdomen. So first your abdomen goes out, ribs goes out, chest goes forward. Now, you are not making effort to moving the physical body. You have to be aware of subtle movement. इतना सा हिलेगा, सिर्फ देखना है उसे. Be observant, pay attention very carefully. Do not move. Do not move consciously any body part. Okay, if it happens, it happens. It doesn't happen, it's okay. Much better. Let's start with the practice now. You have a clear vision why you are practicing. Place your palms on your knees. A little bit of lecture I give you guys. Close your eyes, palms facing up. Choose any mudra to make a circuit in the body. You can press your index finger and your thumb, the tip of your index finger and your thumb together. Your chin remains parallel to the ground. Your eyes remain absolutely closed. You are being aware of your breath. Inhale and exhale out. Now, first we will empty the body, empty the mind of the pranas. Now take a deep breath in and fully exhale. Exhale, 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 empty, 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 empty. Inhale again. 2 more times. Inhale, quick short inhale. And exhale, 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 exhale. Inhale again. One last quick inhale. Fully empty. Exhale, 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 exhale. Inhale again. Get ready, prepare for starting your pranayama practice. Bring your awareness from towards your navel, your abdomen, your Nabhi chakra, your Manipura chakra. Now, inhale from your abdomen, lifting the breath, inhale your rib cage. Exhale, 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 exh And inhale your chest, your upper chest, below the collarbone. Then exhale the chest, exhale the ribs, exhale the abdomen. Do not lift your chest up and down, move your belly in and out. I want you to be aware of these body parts. Do not consciously take efforts. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Inhale, upward. Exhale, three organs. Inhale, up. Exhale. As I said again, do not consciously move your body. Just be aware of these three parts. Do not move from your end. Inhale up. Exhale. Keeping yourself still as possible. Continue at your own pace for few rounds. Rising, inhaling up. Exhaling, prolong. If you have a long capacity of inhale, make sure you have an equal amount of exhalation. Do not compromise with one form of breathing. Your inhale should be equal as exhalation. Last few rounds. Total awareness. Of course, there will be thoughts which is going to take you to some other place. That's very normal. Acknowledge it, but don't just get overpowered with it. Let it come, let it go. It's okay. And now, gently, by blinking your eyes, you can open your eyes after your last round. Okay? Do not move immediately after pranayam. Just stay wherever you are. Stay in the same mudra, because if you move too much, that's the problem. You're going to shift your energy back to your palm, back to your hands, back to your neck, back to your clothes, back to your hair. Let it sustain in your body. Let it sustain in the anahat. Okay? Now, what we are going to do, we are going to practice shunyak. So you were practicing earlier inhalation, holding. Today we will practice exhalation. Fully you have to exhale. You have to take all the oxygen out from the body and you have to suspend the breath. You have to become zero. Shunya means zero. Shunyak, retention, suspension, outward. So exhale all the breath out and suspend the breath. Okay, let's do it. Palms again on your knees, eyes closed, shoulder relaxed, back straight. We'll take inhale, exhale, and then suspend. First, we'll do it without any counts. Take a deep breath in and take all the breath out from the body. Exhale, 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 and suspend your breath. Do not inhale, stay there. Suspend the breath out. And inhale again. No, without jerk. Do not do with a jerk. It is more difficult than retention. One more time. Take a deep breath in Exhale, 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 exhale. Suspend the breath. Inhale. Now I want you to do for the next 2 minutes on your own, at your own pace. Our senses, our body has a tendency to receive the pleasure, receive the desire, receive. This is completely different from the nature of our mind and the body. Exhaling and suspension. Continue few rounds at your own pace, at your own rhythm. If you want to increase the counts of suspension, you can, but keeping your mind calm. And when you inhale, just don't inhale with a jerk. Inhale steadily and slowly in the same way. That will show the actual capacity of your lungs and your stamina. And now, be aware of your inhale and exhale. Pay attention to the natural breath. Again, when I say natural breath, is a involuntary breathing which you do not do with the conscious decision or action. It is a breath which inherit in you without your conscious action. It just happens. All you have to do is witness, be observant. Because when you witness, the detachments happen. Drishta anushruvika vishaya vitrashasya vashikara sangya vairagyam. Only by practicing witness, you can reach to the state of vairagya. Witness, sakshi bhav. Only observe. Just acknowledge. Be aware of the movement. And when you keep your body so subtle and so withdraw, you will see the whole breath shifts just in the right in the center of the chest, your sternum. And it moves very swiftly, very steadily. With ease and relaxation, the breath becomes so subtle that only breath exists. So does your mind. Very well done. By blinking your both the eyes, slowly drop your chin to the chest, look to the ground, and open your eyes completely. Okay? So, you understand this was a basic fundamental of pranayama. until and unless your hips are not opened up. The hips is like a base, it's like a motor which pumps the water to the tank. The Indians might connect with it. Okay. So you have to see, until and unless your hips are not opened up, it's not going to flow the energy upward. And then the back bending comes. Then you do chest opening. That's how I designed the course. So you do the back bending, then the energy which is retained over here, then it goes up. And then we do inversions. Then we do upside down, which make you to reach up to the prefrontal cortex. Of course, they are kriyas, they are pranayam. The whole idea is to lift up, evolve the consciousness. Okay. Now, many of you were still moving. Why? I'm not saying there is wrong. I'm just saying there is a room for improvement. Why we are moving? Because we don't have that steadiness in the body through asanas. We don't have a habit of physical practice of asanas. There is no flexibility and there is no steadiness. And that can only develop by asanas. The whole idea is to sit longer, not by fighting with it. Naturally, effortlessly, it should come to you. But first, you have to twist, churn, and make your body so supple that through asanas, you can practice pranayam. That's why in yoga, it comes like this: yam, niyam, asan, pranayam, and then pratyahar, dharana, dhyana. So after asana, pranayam comes. Because once you are in pranayama, you are not allowed to move. That's why I'm not giving you so many techniques of pranayam, because body is not ready yet. But start with Sakshi Bhav. Sakshi Bhav means attitude of witness. If you can watch your breath carefully, keeping yourself distance from your body and your breath, you will be get perfect in your practice. Start observing at least 2 times or 3 times a day. Watch. Thoughts will come like a traffic. Let them come, let them go, like a loop, like an infinity, and just watch. Watch the breath. And when I say watch the breath, do not watch like a physical senses again. That is a mistake we do. Whenever I say watch, you start watching your chest. Same mistake. Same. It's not different. When I say watch the breath, you start watching your belly. No, watch the air which goes in through the nostrils and goes out. And then the subtle movement, it becomes so short at one point, then only the breath moves. You will not have awareness in your limbs. The palms remain so steady, like how you withdraw in Shavasana. You don't have any awareness when you're in Shavasana. Exactly in the same way you have to practice. Okay, I will take 1 or 2 questions. If you have any questions, you can unmute, you can ask me, and we will discuss about it.
Hi Anuj, Kaushal here.
Hi, Kaushal. Yes.
So Anuj, in the hip opening exercises, uh, I have realized that the side of the hip, that means this part, okay,
Okay.
not the quadriceps, not the glutes, they are acting well. The side is sometimes it takes. I feel some sensation of pain, although I don't in the glutes and the hamstrings. Only this side. So is
Okay.
it because it is not activated yet?
Yeah, this is called IT band in scientific language. So, in what happens with IT band is the twisting is not proper yet. You have to practice more amount of twisting. The pelvic does not have full rotation right now. Okay, you can easily I'm telling in your case, Kaushal, you can easily open your legs like this. Okay, you can easily open your abductors. So it means you have good strength in your inner thighs, your abductors, but you do not have a flexibility from the outer side of your IT band. So what you have to do, what we did the practice earlier time. Remember, we did this. We rotate this one, and
Yes.
then this one is good for you. I mean, this is very easy for you. You have to practice this more and more. Triyanga Mukha.
Okay.
This you have to develop.
Got it.
Okay.
Got
And
it.
after this, you can also practice lying down.
Yes.
This you have to develop because this happens because of any form of athletics. If someone is into athletics, the inner thighs can be relaxed, but the outer side, the IT band becomes tense because the weight is on the you. If you train your legs too much, I mean, see, the balance is very difficult. If someone does not train their legs at all, their inner thighs becomes tight. If they train their legs too much, the outer side of the legs become tight. And I am hope so that you have some past with training your legs.
Yes, I used to, and I
Yeah,
currently also.
yeah, I
So
can see that. Yeah. So
thank
I
you,
just
thank
gave you the sign how you can perform. Practice the inner rotation mostly for you. That's in your case.
thank you.
Anyone else has some questions?
Yes, Anuj, last month we were doing the Surya Namaskar, so still try to repeat it using the older videos. And
Yeah.
what I see is that when I do the downward facing dog, moving back in the cycle, it is difficult to move the leg forward for the Ashwa Sanchalan. So it has anything to do with the hip opening part, or it will just
No, no,
there
no,
is
no,
not enough stamina.
no, 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 no. It's not related to do anything with the hip opening part. It's just because the abdomen and the thighs they are getting in between the space. It needs
Okay.
more
Hmm.
space. So it's okay. Initially, what you can
Okay.
do, take the foot and start pushing it forward. So if you are here,
Okay.
example, if you stuck here, then
Yeah.
do like this.
Okay. Okay.
Don't worry.
Mm.
Just start. Of course, they are in future. You need more bandhas. What we were practicing
Mm-hmm.
nowadays earlier in the morning when we contract,
Okay.
hold the knees to each other.
Mm.
Your bandhas are not strong because when I see
Okay.
you practice, what happens is when I tell you to raise your arms up, your body
Mm-hmm.
collapse, which is
Good.
okay because your
Mm.
bandhas are not strong yet because the body does not have an experience of the past of core contraction, but you
Mm-hmm.
can develop over the time. If you practice
Good.
regularly with a discipline, it will
Mm-hmm.
come.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, anytime.
One
Eh,
question, Kamna here. Uh, in Balasana,
Hmm.
I noticed that my hips doesn't touch the heel. Is it important to like hips touching the heel in Balasana, or what should be the distance between the two legs? Some people say that you need to close your legs and then do move, bend forward.
Hmm.
So I feel like it is very easy, but yet it is little complicated for many people.
Huh. So, see, I'm when you are when I will explain you the answer in general. Whenever whenever we choose a partner, we don't choose the partner based on their face. We choose the partner on the base of the love. So whenever we practicing any asanas, we should not practice on the basis of the reach or the goal. We practice on the basis of the experience. Okay, so the experience should be lengthening and stretching. Any asana you do, the experience must be there. Because see, your body type will be different than my body type. Mine will be different from the other. And everyone is on the same level. The practice must be, the intensity must be up and down, but body tone is different for everyone. So all you have to focus upon, I'm giving in general answer first. Focus on lengthening of your spine in balasana, in child pose. Even if you're practicing downward facing dog, focus on bending the knees. That's why I do with bending the knees. Bending the knees, focus on lengthening of your spine. Yeah, in balasana, in child pose, adhomukha virasana, we call. Balasana is with your knees together. Adhomukha virasana is knees out and then stretch. So in Adhomukha virasana, you practice with your hip, of course, pushing to the heel and arms extending forward. That is the whole idea of the practice. But sometimes the hip proportion is too big comparatively to the upper limb. So they may or may not be touched. So that should not be the idea of the practice. That should be the lengthening of your spine. Push the lower back, extend the arms forward, and have the pull from both the ends. I mean, there is a whole science behind it, behind kinetic energy and the movement of neurons and all, if you study biomechanics. So, yeah, but to be very simple and precise, pulling the body from both the ends. Okay? Anyone last?
Anuji, I have a question. Like when doing the kriyas or the breathing exercises, I feel thirsty and I feel like swallowing more and more and more.
Huh. Yeah, because you create friction. I see it. Sometimes when you practice, your body get tense. So you make a lot of frictions on your throat, like ujjayi. And that will make you thirsty, 100%. So when you make a friction on your throat gets dry, it develops a heat, it creates a friction. So that's why. That's why yogis earlier, I'm not recommending you now. Yogis earlier, they were recommended in the scriptures to consume a lot of amount of fats, fatty fats, ghee, because when you do pranayam, your body gets burned from the inside. Not in your case, guys. Don't worry. We are not doing that intense. But do not contract your throat, Harita. Just make it relax, ease. Don't make friction on your throat, your epiglottis. Keep it relaxed. It will happen. Easily, it will move.
Okay.
Hmm?
Yeah.
We can take one more question if anyone has anything in the mind, or either you are very enlightened. I don't know.
Anuji, I have one question. I don't know if you want to put social media video, but if you can explain in detail sometime about all these various terminologies in yoga, what is Hatha Yoga and Ashtanga and what is Vinyasa and Power Yoga and everything. It's like all, like everybody has
Yeah.
their own style. Like we have goat yoga also here. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If I tell you to see, sometimes not knowing too much is the best thing.
yeah,
So know less, practice more.
okay,
Is the formula I apply.
okay,
So try to know less. Don't know vinyasa, ashtanga. Don't learn anything.
okay.
Unlearn. Unlearn is more difficult than learn.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. So if you put too many, see, I'll tell you, if you have too many vocabularies in your head, you will get confused. That is the problem we are facing as a human society. If you have too many words in your head, you will have these emotional things, this anxiety, this depression, this stress, EU, distress, many things. The less words and the definitions you give, you will be just as it is. I'm talking in a deeper sense. You have to reflect upon it, what I'm saying. But when you have less vocabulary in your head, you will see your life as it is rather than putting yourself into one box. Okay, I have some parents issue, then you put yourself into this box. I am a Ashtanga practitioner, then you put into this box. I'm giving you in general answer. Of course, I will give you. Don't. I'm not saying that I will not give you the answer, but I'm saying in yoga, it's just spread all over 50 types of practices. And that, see, the more options you have in your menu, it will take more time to decide what type of food you want to order. So the less things you have in your hand, it will be easier for you to take decision. Okay, so less is more. Okay.
Hi, Anuj. One last question. One question.
Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
So regarding the pranayama, there's a recommendation like we should do 2 hours before the meal or after the meal. 2 hours. What is the reason for this particular time in duration?
See what happens. They see 2 hours might be depend also. If you are eating non-veg, then it should be 8 hours.
I'm a vegan.
You are a vegan, then it should be 1 hour for you.
Thank you.
Because see, there is a whole science why the food goes to the colon, then the intestines, it takes time, the body get absorbed. The whole idea is that your stomach should be empty. Why the stomach should be empty? Because see, the layers, the outer edge of the stomach has HCl, hydrochloric acid. Okay, so what happened is hydrochloric acid reacts when you put a lot of breathing and pushing the diaphragm with the breath. So if you keep applying the pressure of diaphragm onto the stomach, what will happen? You will see the HCl gets either relaxed or active. And if you have anything food inside your stomach, your food can get tense. So that's why it is wholly, I mean, there is a whole again different terminology, science, and why you should practice empty, but it depends on your food type. For example, if someone is having consuming alcohol, okay, there are people who drink alcohol in the night, in the morning they practice. They should not. They should not do Kriyas because it's gonna react with your HCl. I mean, the walls of HCl are affecting it. No matter how much cheese you consume, but it's not going to help you. So whenever you consume alcohol, whenever you consume any acidic related food, you need at least 8 hours of gap before you do any kriyas or practice. If you have a very supple staple food like vegetarian, easy to consume, easy to digest, 2 hours is enough. Yoga says must be 3.5 hours, but let's say 2 hours. 2 hours is good if you have a good diet. Okay. That's it. That's it for today. Anyone has one more question? Or I am a good teacher? I mean, there is only one thing. Either I teach goodly, you have all your answers resolved. Nothing?
Anuj, from my side.
Yeah.
My left side is weak, so how should I strengthen it?
Practice more from the left.
It pains, it hurts then.
Then don't do it. Simple. No. Just balance both the sides. Okay? Practice, find the balance, listen to your body. I got one message yesterday from a student that I hurt myself, and I keep telling, listen to your body. Don't push too much. Don't push too much. I always keep repeating it. Do not. See, that is the problem. We take so many decisions in our life and the actions we take unconsciously. आधी बार तो हम बेहोश ही रहते हैं. We brush the teeth, we walk, we take the car, we take the train, we are not aware. Be aware. So if it's hurting from one side, be aware on what, which point, which asana is hurting, and be aware, be conscious about it, and then see how you can balance out. If the weight is too much, also see the standing position. Why the left side is hurting? Because sometimes we stand like this. This is the hip, and we stand like this, putting the weight on the left. Or sometimes we stand like this. Okay, so this modeling is good for the Instagram, but sometimes it's going to hurt your pelvic or keeping imbalance. So try to walk straight, be aware of your decisions, how you're walking, how you're sitting, how you're lying down. Slouching not too much can also hurt one side of the hip. It has some reasons. If you slouch, if you use your mobile phone, I met a student recently, by the way. She has a thumb syndrome. She hurt her thumb from year to year because she was using too much phone, and it's an actual real thing. Can you believe it? And because of that, she has a pain in the C6. So, guys, be aware of the slouching, be aware of the how you stand, be aware of your conscious. I mean, I'm not saying you have to be 24/7, but whenever you can bring and witness, and that can only develop if you practice every day, Sakshi Bhav, attitude of witness. Be attentive and pay attention of the breath. Then what will happen? You will have some distance between your senses and your awareness. And then throughout the day, while doing multitasking, you can be aware of your actions. So yoga develops Sakshi Bhav. Yoga develops attitude of witness, and it develops over the time. So this pain, that pain, it's all related to our mistakes, the decisions which we are not conscious about. That's why we develop injury in the body. Many times, I'm not saying if accident happens, we cannot do anything, but most of the times. Okay? All good?
Um, Anuji, what is your, ahimsa and yoga? This both go together, right? Ahimsa is something, a principle followed in yogis, right?
What?
My voice is, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. But
Yeah, I'm talking about ahimsa is something, a principle followed by yogis.
yeah, non-violence you are talking about, right? Non-violence.
Exactly. So, what is your, these days we are seeing, many are doing yogas, but that ahimsa is the principle is not followed, the basic
Ah.
principle. So just want to learn from you, like want to hear from you, like is it a kind of as part of modern days people change like that? Otherwise, is it okay to go in that way? I mean, non-violence and
I mean, if you can do it, you go for it. As a vegan, see, of course, there is a conscious action and decision that we should not hurt animals and all. But overall, non-violence is I mean, in this era, whatever you can practice, just practice from your heart. It should not hurt you. See, for example, if you are doing something like so forcefully by hurting your mind, your soul, your body, the violence is happening anyway.
Mhm.
Okay, but that does not mean you should consume drugs or just do something which, consciously you lose your consciousness. But all I'm saying is, yes, there are principles in yoga, there are ways, there are steps, but it's just a question of what is your vision, where you want to reach. If you have some higher purpose, if you want to serve society, if you have the goal of leadership, if you want to create something for the next generation, then of course you cannot be indulged into the sannyas. You cannot indulge into let go. You have to leave certain things. You have to be householder, but you have a vision of leaving all these things detached and go to the higher purpose. Then of course these rules can be applicable to you. But of course, see, the human beings, they mold their principles basis their own comfort.
experience. Okay.
So if you want to, wherever you want to reach, so whenever people write Bhagavad Gita commentary, everyone has 98, 100 commentaries on Bhagavad Gita. Why? Because everyone mold the religion or the dharma or the actions, everything on their own basis. So yes, non-violence can be different for you. Non-violent can be different for other person based on your vision and your goal.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah. Otherwise, you can ask someone who is more eligible for this question. They will give you more response. Okay? Chalo. Good. I will let you go, guys. You guys are bored of me now. So I'll let you go. Practice pranayam, exercise, asanas every day. That's it. I don't ask too much. Very simple things. And write down on the group. Finish. Okay? I'll see you soon on Monday. Have a lovely weekend. Enjoy your time with your family and friends. See you.